Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Red 3 replay. Small on the left side as the Yellow Empire, we have Dimon, versus on the right side as the Orange Empire, we have 1v1, which they're both just called 1v1, except Dimon has the word Dimon. And he's also not playing Soviets, as a relatively older replay. Looks like I got 3 individual cores being employed on out, going to some refineries. Over here, we've got 3 refineries as well into some dojo cores into refineries. We have a burst drone pushing his way forward, and now we have another burst drone pushing his way forward, crushing down some of those palm trees. Man, those must be very, very strong dragonfly drones. They're crushing trees by flying into them. Tank Buster here needs to get inside one of these garrisons. These garrisons can support up to 3 infantry units, which is pretty good. Yellows has flat out an engineer here. We'll go in and get inside of the refinery in time. Imperial Wars engaging each other. Mutual kills there. Orange could get inside this garrison. You got a bonsai charge there, and only one no mutual kill there. Bonsai charge may continue. Gets 2 kills there, as very nice. On the charge on forward, mutual kill there, but now these Imperial Warrior will get another kill there and will get gunned down. Mutual trade there. Overall, it's going great for Orange. Yellow's advancing forward, trying to get some good damage on in. And does get him gunned down. Oh, I heard something up there. Another bonsai charge here. Orange is leading off these guys. Orange now advancing forward. This dojo core is almost going down. Tank Buster trying to fall on back. Does manage to get him gunned down as well. Trying to go for one bonsai charge there. Does get him some mutual kills, and I do see a burst drone right here. Mutual kills all across the line. Oh, but we got one that was non-mutual kill as well. Orange just deploy out a engineer. Sprints it for a pretty far time and does get exhausted right there. Has caught its breath and Zart makes its way forward once again. Mega Tango or Jet Tango flying about. And Orange has claimed the northern refinery as well. You have a Dojo Courier and a Sudden Transporter. The Sudden Transporter is probably loaded up with at least those 3 Tank Busters. Can't see if there's a 4th and 5th one. It does, of course, have the Sudden Transport spotted. Sudden Transport now being gunned down. We may see those Tank Busters coming out. We could try dropping off into that garrison. And it's just those 3 into the garrison now. Very, very good. Trying to go for bonsai charge, trying to clear out the garrison, but currently he's not actually clearing out the garrison. Sun Transport did not explode on top of those, Sun Transport. Oh, wait a second. Did he just slice them from inside the garrison? Did not know that was the thing. They got sliced from inside the garrison. Oh, first drone does explode, taking out a Jet Tengu. Very nice. And Yellow has playing this refinery up north from his opponent. Now those other refineries being gunned down. Over here, got these Jet Tengus flying about. Refinery does go down. Depending how quickly killed it off, his opponent may have got a bit of a net loss of credits. We got these Jet Tengus flying about. This one could go for a bit of reconnaissance. Mecha Tengus are out on the ground. Jet Tengus flying their way forward. may get a good transform there. Nope, not gonna engage. Probably a bit of harassment. Tsunami Tank now out on the field. Nope, not deploying down whatsoever. He may eye a quick snipe on this dojo core to protect his oil derrick. And does go ahead and get that prospect ore cookter out of the area. Good damage there. We got the Striker VX now engaging. Instant Dojo now receiving quite a bit of fire right there. And should be able to destroy the Instant Dojo before anything gets deployed on out. We do now have a Chopper VX out in the air, trying to get some good damage. Just not take push away forward. And the Chopper VX does go down. Some of the Jet Tango's as well. Striker VX now firing some rockets up high. Does transform. And receiving quite a bit of damage right there from that Chopper VX. Mega Tengu getting some damage there, sells off those wall segments, trying to gauge that Mega Tengu, and does go to take it out. And this refinery will go down with a lot of explosions. Brought to you by Michael Bay. A lot of repairs there. Jet Tinku flying about. Imperial Docks has been on the field. No levels of Veteran C, so just Yari mini subs. Striker VXs or Chopper VXs still flying about. Big swarm of Jet Tengus. Not a whole lot here. And when it comes to Mega Tengus, but you got a couple Striker VXs as well as Tsunami Tank. Now we've got the Jet Tengus now pushing the way forward, trying to get some good damage in. Don't see any shots fired. We do have the Central Temple, the Temple Prime. See quite a bit of fire. This Temple Prime, however, is not in Sarajevo. Down here, got the civil instruction now into fire. Does take it out entirely, and does get bonsai charge into the next garrison, which will likely be destroyed out as well. And let's see, we'll go and receive enough missiles there, or nope, doesn't get gunned down in time. And that structure will go down entirely as well. Sells off the ore refinery? Interesting. I'm so surprised to sell off the ore refinery. May see a big dogfight here. Yellow's now in pursuit. They got a couple of Striker VXs on the high ground. Sells off some of those wall segments. Now I do have fresh refinery. Still no defenses here. Something to point out. Probably another Yari mini sub. Could be here for the breakthrough. Docks upgrade, I should say. Jet Tank is now seeing quite a bit of fire right there. Jet Tank does get some good damage there. No mass transform there. Orange could be very aggressive against his opponent. He does have a larger force. Nice transform there. Trying to stop these forces. Does take out some of those forces. Instant generator now seeing a bit of fire there. And got the Tsunami Tank now advancing forward. Gains some good damage on that generator. Up north, we do have the MCV here as well. And the refinery or the instant generator does go down, that may put them in low power as well. Tanks gains good damage there onto each other, but it looks like Yellow will go and use Nano Deflector to escape on out of there. Tracker VXs are advancing forward. You got these jet tangos advancing, trying to find a good angle on something. No harassment just yet. Tracker VX is trying to engage. And mostly just still just flying around. Garrison will of course be cleaned on up, destroying another garrison. The whole garrison does get destroyed there, and it's going to be finishing off the garrison itself. Got mass point defense drone. Couple missing company Mechatengus. Jet Tengus flying forward with the support of a couple chopper VXs. And these guys do fly about, trying to find a good engagement. There's a couple tsunami tanks on the ground. Striker VX advance forward, maybe trying to hit the naval expansion. You have another naval expansion. And now the instant generators now seems to fire there. Orange will need to respond to this. No, he's not. Maybe I have some counterattack. That's maybe his response. Yellow has not expanded out just yet. Orange has, so this could be very, very good for Orange. He has the economy. Yellow is being a bit, well, aggressive, but not expanding out. Another ore refinery will be going on down. Jet Tango does see a bit of fire there. And we got a mass transform there. Oh, wait, what the hell? That must have been a misclick of some sort. I am not sure what's going on. This game's been a giant standoff, and both sides just not willing to commit to anything. Ugh. Jet Tangus do find one Jet Tango there. Does get picked off there. Yellow's not going to be advancing up north, trying to deal with this naval expansion. Do have a tsunami tanks with two tsunami tanks on both sides. All depends on focus fire there. Yellow may drop down with his forces. Chopper VXs may transform. Orange is advancing forward with his bigger swell of jet tanks. He had spear economy, does transform downwards. Does hard engage as well. Chopper VX game focus down for Yellow. Now it does transform his Chopper VXs. Orange's tsunami tanks are still in the region. Orange's striker VX now engaging. Yellow does do a mass transform there as well, picking off some of Orange's Jet Tengu. His Mega Tengu's on the ground, still not doing much. Yellow's just ripping apart Orange's forces. Overall, just better controlled by Yellow. Naval expansion may now be under fire. Taking out the ore collector first. We do got some Yari mini subs deployed out by Orange as well. Good damage there from those Yari mini subs, forcing back these forces. Orange advanced forward with some Mecha Tengus. A mass point defense drone right there. Yellow's point defense drone is probably off cooldown as well. Or some much needed repairs. Orange does have, of course, one more expansion than his opponent, so he's getting more income. Both oil derricks are still down. Not like they can be rebuilt in the first place. Yellow's now advancing forward with his Jet Tengus. Does have his own point defense drones up and going. And Orange can advance forward. He has a ground army. He can force those Jet Tengus to find the ground. He does have a good number, relatively good number of tsunami tanks. Looks like 4. 4 a good number in this game? I think so. His ground army can do some good work. Yellow cannot base trade. Yellow does not have as much infrastructure. But he is pushing forward with his MCV, so that'll be away from any sort of base race situation. Harper VX advance forward. Looks like one of these Jet Tengus do go down. This Jet Tengus could receive some fire. These forces are currently doing nothing. Snowtank's getting some great damage done. Mecha Bay does go down. He's making his way up north now. He does have a couple of Yari mini subs here, but they can't shoot air. And now the MCV is receiving quite a bit of fire. He's trying to run away with his MCV. Yellow's MCV is way over here, so it's relatively safe. Twin Blades now, or Jet Tengus starts to engage each other. He's trying to get those Chopper VXs. Does get all those Chopper VXs there. Transforms on the ground. Trying to draw them the fire of those Yari mini subs. Orange's MCV is almost going down. Yari mini subs used on the final foliage there. Does save his MCV. He needs to get that deployed out Instant Dojo, get an engineer for a fast repair. Point defense starts worn off, and now he's transforming them one at a time. And takes out Orange's MCV. He also already lost the Mecha Bay and does not have any production structures left. He can go for Mass Ore Collector. That may be all he can do. Mass Ore Collector. Yep, he's starting to transition to Mass Ore Collector. Is that the even right thing to say? Transition to Mass Ore Collector. Now he needs to hunt down his opponent's MCV, while Orange's infrastructure is static. Yellow only has a Mecha Tengu, so any sort of attack has to be a grounded attack. Let's take a look at everybody's income. Yellow does have a significant reserve of credits. Instant generator is what? 800 credits? The refinery is 250, so you should just have enough to get out of a refinery. He literally has like 13 credits to spare if I remember my math correctly. 800. Of course, it's generators, I can't actually look at the price.
Generator car ready.
But I'm pretty sure that's 25,000. It could be 2,000, but either way, he does have enough to get his economy back up and running. He can play the long game, sort of. He's fighting against Mass Ore Collector, so Tsunami Tanks will be perfectly fine. His opponent does have some Chopper VXs, so he needs to get those Twin Blade, or not Twin Blades, Jet Tengus. He could just start producing Mass Jet Tengu. He has a pair of own refinery, or Ore Collectors. And Orange still has a large number of Tsunami Tanks. And he's still trying to hunt down those, hunt down his opponent's MCV. Yellow has superior number, does take out one of those Twin Blades. These Striker VXs, or Chopper VXs, are very important. He does pull out some wall segments. Can Ore Collectors shoot through wall segments? I honestly have no idea. This game just gone strange. What's game from giant standoff to a giant standoff? This game, I have no idea what's going on, really. Okay, let's just fast forward. Okay. Tsunami Tanks are advancing forward. Defender Core looks like it's pulling on out. Very nice. It's almost fully built. And moving on down, these are 3 fully heroic Tsunami Tanks. how much credits did this Empire player has? He has to kill off these tsunami tanks. Does get Emperor's Rage there, but will get his opponent's Emperor's Rage, and does take out all those tsunami tanks there. Had a suicide, a lot of them in there. He has to keep this refinery up and going. And now here comes the ore collectors. Does enable expansion as well, so Orange is maintaining great economy. Or takes out this ore collector there with a single Yari mini sub. And has Orange lost his Chopper VXs? He still has his Chopper VXs, is very, very important. Do you have a Defender Core? How? I have no idea what either player should do. Defender Core is an interesting option. He's trying to go for another Defender Core. He does spot the tide of... Is that tide of ore collectors? What is the term for multiple ore collectors? He does ungun them. I'm not sure why he ungunned them. That may have been misclick. He may have been trying to transform other units. He needs to get those guns up and going. He does have multiple Defender Cores. I do not know how effective Defender Cores are versus ore collectors. I genuinely have no idea. Another power generator. Very nice. Power generator does receive some fire there. There's also a tank buster there. Inside that garrison wouldn't be half bad. We're gonna go for another Defender Core.
Oh no!
Oh, looks like one of the Striker VXs do go down. That is a massive loss. And now here comes the ore collectors. Defender Core going on up or down. The MCV just may want to back out of this region. There's quite a bit of force there. What protocols does he have available as well? Is Emperor's Rage? Hear me out. Balloon Bomb or Final Squadron wouldn't be half bad. I think Balloon Bomb would be pretty good in order to siege down his opponent's structures, because those balloon bombs, when you get to like the balloon bomb barrage, they can do some serious damage to structures. That way you can sort of camp this region and get out. Oh, the sleeper ambush is very good. That's for sure. I do believe balloon bombs would probably be the better protocols to go down. While sleeper ambush is very good because that is going to be a very, very effective force there. Especially these two garrisons now fully load up with sleeper ambush. Ore collectors trying to migrate around. Does find a Defender Core right here. Does find the tank busters. It has nothing to do other than just suicide in onto there. Tank busters gain some good damage there. This garrison does get cleaned out. When the tank busters do go down. And don't think the ore collectors will win out. The mega tankers could charge forward and get at least enough detonations, audible discharge there. And the thing is, he's still... Oh, no, he doesn't have enough power. He needs to sell off some of the other ones. Nope, he does get enough power now. And these ore collectors being focused down. He already made some mains, finding some shots there, and Orange is back off the game. This is Great saying thank you for watching this weird replay, and on to the next replay.